Hey everybody, this is Trish from Crazy Engine Treasures, and I'm here. It's Friday, December 3rd, and I'm in the grieving process for my little puppy. Yeah, it's December 3rd. Many of you have seen him on screen, some of you haven't. His name was Punta. He was my little Chihuahua cross, and he passed yesterday, and it's just heartbreaking. So I'm just sitting here missing him and crocheting, trying to keep my mind busy. Nobody's going live right now, and I don't want to watch a movie. I don't want to listen to a book. I don't know what I want. I just know that I miss him. So he was a good little boy. He walked like he owned the world. Bullied the big dogs. He did. Didn't matter how big they were. He would nip at their hocks if they were in front of him and they weren't moving fast enough or they were in his way. He would nip at them. Get out of my way. Yeah. He was a good little boy. So I don't know how old he was when he came into my life, because he kind of just walked into our house one day and walked past my husband, walked past our other two dogs, because my husband had his dog Dizzy. She was 13 at the time. And we had Mudfoot, and he was 1.5, maybe 2. And yes, he was 2. And he walked past them like they weren't even there. He had a mission. He didn't even stop at the cat. And we were all dumbfounded by this. Like, even my dogs were just, who is this thing? And why is he walking in my house? And this little dog walks up the stairs, past everybody, right up to me. Right up to me. I was sitting on the couch and I looked at him. And I said, "Who are you?" And he jumped right in my lap, curled up, and went to sleep. No word of a lie. It's exactly how he came into my life. And I had him in my lap for 11 years after that. Sorry. Constant companion, He would have been my emotional support dog, or he was like an emotional support dog. But unfortunately, he couldn't be my service dog. He was too old. And he was just too nippy. He would nip you. He would nip the big dogs. He was very much a one-person dog. And I was that person. In the beginning, he wouldn't even listen to my hubby. But he got better in time, and he listened to hubby just as well as he listened to me. But he's always been my dog. If I went to the bathroom, he followed me. Anywhere in the house, he was there. Even before I got Gus, it was always Punta was at my feet. Couldn't lock him in a door or lock him outside of a room, because he would not like it. He would be scratching at the door constantly to get in, ruin the paint job and the wood. So, yeah. For 11 years. And his asthma just got too bad the last day, really, last 2 days. And he took a turn. And he was really having a hard time breathing. And so hubby and I had already made the decision to take him into the vet. We called around and got the soonest appointment we could. But passed away before we could get him to the vet. So he went at home, surrounded by our love, and that's exactly how he should have gone. I'm quite happy with that. I'd rather he went at home than go at a vet's office, you know? So he was on his bed, he was on his cushion, he was in front of the heater, and I was there and I was petting him. So, yeah. Then I left to go and get the mail, and I didn't realize that he was dying. Actually, actively dying. I didn't realize that. Thought he'd be okay, and I, like he'd be still. Just thought he would be there when I got back. And he wasn't. Hubby told me he passed just as I walked out the door. He just didn't breathe anymore. So, in a way, I think he was just holding on until I left. I had to go and get the mail. And I think he was just holding on until he left. He didn't want to go in front of me, and that's probably the way it was. Yeah, I can see that. But I like to think he's with my son Torvi. I like to think that Torvi sent him. Because I lost Torvi the month before Punta came into my life. And, hang on, I gotta wipe my eyes. Sorry, I don't mean to tear up. But I like to think that, Punta was a gift from Torvi. Because, I lost Torvi in November. And, Punta came to our came into our house, December 27th. I had to think back. It was the Monday after Christmas. So I like to think that he was a gift from my little lost boy who I lost. So, yeah. I like to think that it comforts me to think that he's with Torvi now. And Dizzy, my husband's dog, she's with Torvi. And Casper Cat. My Casper Cat, who I had for 15 years, I got from the SPCA. He was a year and a half then. I never had to deal with death growing up, even though I lived in a pet store. And I saw the animals around me. Like, you always lost fish, and, sometimes you lost a hamster or a mouse or a bird even. But, since my mom died, my dad died, then my mom died. My mom died May 1st, 2020. And now it's my pets. And it's just, I understand life, it's a circle. I understand that. I get that. But it hurts. It hurts. So this is my first morning, my first full day without my Punta by my side. And I miss him. But yeah. But other than that, working on a sweater for the hubby. Using Aran Tweed from Bernat Premium Tweed. Bernat Tweeds. I'm using this. This is what we get in Canada. And it's a nice yarn. It's soft, squishable, as they would say. It's 97% acrylic, 3% viscose, which is the flex inside. And it's 7 ounces or 198 grams in this, 360 yards or 329 meters. So it's a nice size. So I got 9 of those, which comes to like 3,200 something, over 3,000 yards. So that should make a sweater for my gigantic ogre. I'm hoping. And I'm starting to get my yarn together for my for the blanket I'm making. I'm going to learn how to do mosaic, but that's going to be in the new year. I've got stuff to do before that. And I don't know if I'm going to get it all done, but I may start the new year with a whole bunch of projects on the go. We'll see. Because it's December 3rd, and I have to start thinking about sending all these Christmas gifts that I've made away. I've got blankets to send off. I've got 3 other gifts to send off. Then I've got an order for stitch markers and jade for Kim's Crochet and Knits, which I have to make, but I ordered more jade because I'm low on jade. So I ordered more jade. And just waiting for that to come in. It's been shipped. And yeah. That's what I've been doing. Just trying to stay busy. Not that I feel like doing anything. I actually feel like curling up and going back to sleep, but that's not me. It's not who I am, not someone to hide under the covers. So I'm just sitting in my room where I'm more comfortable. I could go down in the living room and watch the birdies, but that's where I lost Punta yesterday. I'm just not ready to face that room yet, and that cushion where he was lying when he passed. I should move the cushion out of there, but I don't even want to touch it right now, so I'll just stay up in my room, my craft room, where I get most comfort anyway. I like it up here. The energy's nice and calming. I'll light a candle. Maybe that's something I should do. Light some incense, light some candles. Maybe light some oil. Oh, I should get my oil diffuser working. Put some nice scent in the air. Clean out my sinuses. That would be nice. That's what I will do. I have this really cool oil diffuser I've had since I was in my teens. Literally, my parents bought it for me. Really, they did. I was shocked because it's not their typical gift they would buy me, but they bought it for me. It's a dragon incense oil diffuser. And I saw it and I wanted it so bad. And my mom and dad got it for me for Christmas. I'll go get it. I'm just trying to finish this row. Isn't that so, like a hooker? I just want to finish this row. I'm so close to finishing it. I'm such a hooker. Can't help it. Gotta finish that row before I get up and get my dragon. It's right there. I'll show you my dragon. So what is on everybody's hooks? I have going my king-size blanket, a pair of slippers for hubby, which I've decided not to make because I ordered sheepskin soles for a pair of slippers for him. And they've been shipped off, so they're in the mail. So I'm excited to get those. And I will make slippers with those soles instead of the slippers I was going to make. And that'll be a Yule gift for him. I don't know if I'll get this sweater done, but we'll see. I'm going to work really hard at it. He wanted such a tight knit, so I'm forced to do I went to a 4mm hook. I started at a 6.5. But no, he wanted a tighter fit. So 4mm it is. Okay, I promised you I would get you my dragon. This is my dragon. Isn't he pretty? Isn't he pretty? This is my dragon. He's an oil diffuser. See? Oil diffuser. My parents bought me that. My parents don't buy me dragons. It was just like, wow. Really? You bought me this? Why you wanted it so bad? I wanted a pony really bad when I was 6. I never got a pony. But hey, I got this. So, yeah. He has a little circle that goes underneath that you can put cones on, and then the smoke comes out of his mouth. But I don't know where that little base is right now because that just moved. And if you know me, you know I'm not organized. I certainly don't pack like I'm organized. So yeah, that's my dragon oil diffuser, so I'll get that going. I gotta get some water up here. And I'll get that going. And I'll clean out the air in here, and maybe I'll work on putting some stuff away. It was so hard before because I had a little dog underneath me all the time. Now I don't have that, so I'm kind of gonna miss that. But it would be nice to get that area organized, because then I could use my workbench and I can bead and make stitch markers and jewelry again, because that's where I do it, on my workbench. And when I get that organized, then I can make a nice video and my room will be organized, because I kind of got that organized. I can get to that chair. That's a chair. I know it's got stuff on it, but it's a chair. I can get to it and I can sit down and I can access that desk if I need to, because that's a desk. And that's going to be where I do diamond painting and other stuff. That's my gargoyle. Every girl should have her own gargoyle. That's actually not my own gargoyle. That's that's our gargoyle, my honey and I. That's the house gargoyle. That's Sword George. See, he's carrying a sword. He's got a sword. Got a sword. He's Sword George. Because they're all named George. I have a nice, great, big cat-like gargoyle. He's kind of got a burnt amber color to him, and he's got wings, and he stands about this high. He's a big gargoyle, and hubby brought that to me and gave him to me, and so yes, he's actually usually in my bedroom, on my side of the bed. He just hasn't made it there yet. He's in hubby's room right now, put up high where he likes to perch. But yeah, we have gargoyles. I think every house should have a gargoyle. They are protectors of hearth and home. They are. Oh, look, I've been yapping for 20 minutes. Well, it served its purpose. I feel better now. So thank you for getting me out of my funk. I figured putting a video out there would help me get out of my funk, and it did. So I feel good. I'm gonna turn on my book and I'm gonna crochet here, and maybe in a little bit I'll actually feel up to moving some stuff around and access my workbench. Hubby got my power bar and my lights up there yesterday for me, and that just makes me want to do it more. So yeah. And if I do that, maybe I'll get to a point where I can make a video of my craft room. We'll see. Anyway, for now, everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you be kind to each other. You never know where someone has been or what someone is going through, so please be kind to each other. It may not be a big deal to you to be kind to somebody, but sometimes that kindness really means the world to someone else. Really does. So, thank you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. See you.